Here it is, blocks for the iPhone. In this demo, I'll cover the basic interface, highlighting some of the sections of the UI we have re-engineered to better suit the smaller screen size of the iPhone. At the top left, we have the Project Select button. From here, we can check the last time our project was saved, save our project, and close the current project. Next, we have the Master menu. From here, we can access Project Settings, Page Settings, the Font Manager, we can access the Extension Manager. We have a few custom bricks installed, the Site Search brick and Vault CMS. We also have a Windows menu, which lets us access items such as the Class Manager, and the Code Editor. And finally, we have the Help menu, which is populated with all of the links you'd expect to see here. We have a link to the forum, the Blocks Academy and the knowledge base, as well as a means of contacting support. Next, we have the Breakpoint selector. If you've used blocks on either the Mac or the iPad, you'll be familiar with this control. We use it to switch between breakpoints, allowing us to style our website for different screen sizes. On the iPhone, we can also swipe this control left and right to quickly move between different breakpoints. Another control you'll be familiar with is the Preview button. The preview in Blocks for iPhone is very similar to Blocks on the iPad. We have synchronized scrolling, and we can double tap to focus in on individual screen sizes. Finally, we have our Publish and Export controls, which means regardless as to whether you're making small text edits or designing a fully fledged website, if you have your server credentials, you'll be able to publish a website straight from your iPhone. At the bottom of the Blocks for iPhone interface, we have a toolbar which is designed to help you carry out building and editing tasks quickly and efficiently. The first button on the right side is the Insert button. We use this button to access the block bar and the brick bar. We can quickly build layouts by tapping blocks and bricks. You'll notice that each brick is inserted beneath the currently selected brick. In order to insert a brick above the currently selected brick, simply press and hold. It's also worth mentioning that when a block is selected, the block bar will show. And when a brick is selected, the brick bar will show. One final feature of the Insert button is if we press and hold, we're able to quickly create a new page. The next button in from the right is the Edit button. When tapped, the Edit button will trigger an action that is relevant to the currently selected element. If we select some text and tap this button, Blocks will adjust the interface with a greater focus on text editing and formatting. Alternatively, if we select an image and tap the Edit button, the Asset Manager will be opened. Next, we have the Selection tool. Tapping the upper portion of the button will select the element above the current selection, and tapping the lower portion of the button will select the element below. If we press and hold the selection control, we can also nudge the currently selected element up and down. In the centre of the toolbar, we have the spacing controls. These can be used to quickly make changes to the currently selected element's margin and padding. Next, we have the context options. Here you will find common functions such as duplicate and copy and paste. Finally, at the far left of the toolbar, we have the undo button and the delete button. The toolbar also has some very subtle space saving features. For example, the drag handle located at the top centre of the toolbar is also a colour well. If we tap this control, we can quickly assign a colour, add new colours, and also edit those colours. Another space-saving feature of the toolbar is the resize rail. This can be found running across the top of the toolbar. We can drag on this rail to make quick size adjustments to the currently selected element. If a block is selected, the resize rail will adjust the block padding. If a column is selected, the left side of the rail will adjust the column offset, and the right side of the rail will adjust the column width. Swiping up on the toolbar will quickly open the inspector controls, giving you access to a greater number of advanced settings for the currently selected element. Swiping down on the toolbar will open the Interface Navigator, helping us to quickly navigate the various tools and controls available in Blocks. It's also possible to navigate to different pages in our project by simply dragging from the edge of the screen into the centre of the screen. And that concludes our demo of Blocks on the iPhone.